And they're on the gate. They're off and running at Finger Lakes. They've broken a perfect line. Return the ring from an outside post, sending out for the lead. Max Foster towards the inside in second, and then it's going to be Dancing in Between Horses as well as Smooth Tails. The whole field, you can throw a beach blanket over them. Half length from front to last. Max Foster has the lead with a half mile to go. Going to be Dancing. Return the ring with a 4-wide bid. Smooth Tails is going to be in some tight quarters. Shuffle back to the tail of the field and 2 lengths off the lead. Return the ring and Max Foster battling for the top spot with less than 3 furlongs to go. They're clear by 3 lengths over Gonna Be Dancing is to the inside of Smooth Tails, 2 by 2 as they arrive at the quarter pole. Return the ring, tries to shake clear of Max Foster as they turn into the stretch. Many lengths back to the other 2. Gonna Be Dancing to the inside of Smooth Tails as they run down to mid-stretch. Max Foster's not giving up along the inside. Return the ring, shake it up outside second. Now a length and a half off the lead of Max Foster. Max Foster, 16th to go, has the lead by 2 lengths over Return the Ring. Max Foster in the opener. Return the Ring second, Smooth Tails third. Mutual, Exacta 1440. Second race, Finger Lakes, scratch number 3, King Solomon. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta, daily double, pick 3 wagering, post time. They're all on the gate, and they're off. Having to check after the start, waiting for AI. Last Vintage and Unity Dreams. These 2 jet out for the lead, joined by Mano y Mano, who will be 3 wide around that first turn in third. Giant Impact saves all the ground in fourth, and then about 5 or 6 lengths to the trailer, waiting for AI. As they circle around that first turn, it's Last Vintage who's made the point, has the lead by a length and a half, 2, over Mano y Mano, who stalks to the outside in second. Unity Dreams towards the inside in third, a gap of about 3 lengths back to Giant Impact, and then about 8 lengths to the trailer, waiting for AI. 5 furlongs to go. Last Vintage on top. The lead's 3 parts of a length. Mano y Mano pestering outside in second. And then it's Giant Impact 3 wide in third, 2 lengths off the lead. Unity Dreams covered up in fourth, and then about 10 lengths to the trailer, waiting for AI as they go on to the far turn. Last Vintage, Mano y Mano. They've been first and second for the last few furlongs. Giant Impact nudged along in third. Unity Dreams gets a cue to go after leaders in fourth, now up into third, saving ground as Unity Dreams in the yellow silks worn by Elliott up into second. It's Last Vintage on top. The lead's about a length as Unity Dreams has switched to the outside in second, and then it's Mano y Mano in third. Giant Impact one paced in fourth as they turn into the stretch. It's Last Vintage on top. The lead's a half length. Unity Dreams shaken up in second, and then in third, Mano y Mano, 1 furlong to go, and Unity Dreams takes over the lead. Unity Dreams drawing clear late at the 16th pole. It's Unity Dreams and apprentice Chris Elliott in front. Last Vintage second, Mano y Mano third, fourth, waiting for AI. $14.20. Exacta $34.40. Trifecta $16.75. Dime Super $7.82. And they're off. Another great start. It's Sky Travel who blitzes out for the lead. Island Ride towards the inside in second. Awesome Roberta races third. Light Thoughts on the far outside in fourth, 5 lengths off the lead. A length and a half back to Ruby's Mission, who's in second last, and a gap of 4 lengths to Carol Said No, who brings up the rear. Sky Travel leads this group into the turn. The lead's 3 over Island Ride, who's in pursuit in second. Light Thoughts, White Blinkers outside in third and is on the move up into second is Light Thoughts. Ruby's Mission in fourth, 5 lengths off the lead. Awesome Roberta's under pressure second last, and Carol Said No is about 8 lengths off the lead, and that lead's being set by Sky Travel but taken on by Light Thoughts on the outside. In third is Island Ride, followed up by Ruby's Mission in fourth. Carol Said No is out of last but still 7 lengths off the lead. 1 furlong to go. Light Thoughts takes over the lead. Light Thoughts opens up over Sky Travel. Carol Said No with a belated rally on the outside. Then it's Island Ride, but it's Light Thoughts. Light Thoughts at 6-1. Carol Said No second. Head bobber for third. Ruby's Mission daily double. Late pick 5 wagering. Post time race number 4 in 22 minutes at 2:47 p.m. And they're off. A little bit of a hop in the air at the start for John's protege. It's U Butte who accelerates out for the front end. 5 aces along the inside. Interchanger in between horses up into second. Indy Cowboy towards the inside and a joint third. 5th place Rockable. It's Utamaro is in amongst horses 6, 3.5 lengths off the lead. 2 lengths back to Four Eyes is to the inside with no name. John's protege second last, 8 lengths off the lead, and 4 lengths to the trailer, and that is Ripe for Mischief. As they go on to the turn, it's 5 Aces who has the lead over Interchanger. Rockable is 3 wide. Indy Cowboys at the fence as it's U Butte who sweeps up to the outside, 2 lengths off the lead. John's protege's picked up a spot or 2, but still 5 lengths off the lead, and we'll go about 4 wide into the stretch, and then it's Four Eyes who's towards the inside, wide open here as they reach the top of the stretch. Interchanger and 5 Aces first and second. Indy Cowboy, white blinkers, and now Four Eyes tries to split rivals. Further out is U Butte as they run to the 16th pole. It's Indy Cowboy striking the front. Interchangers up the inside. Indy Cowboy, Interchanger. Indy Cowboy victorious over Interchanger. Then it was 1340 the winning mutual, double $125, exacta 2. And they're off. It's Journey of 5 and Cupright. These two accelerate out for the front end. Positively splits those two in third. Flora Oates in fourth. La Indecente shuffled fifth. About 3.5, 4 off the lead and a half length back to Artemis Girl who trails the field. Cupright makes the front end. Has the lead by a widening a length over Journey of 5. Is in some tight quarters now in second. Positively's outside of her. Flora Oates is 3 deep and 2 off the lead into a joint third. Second last is Artemis Girl and 2 more to La Indecente who trails the field. 2.5 furlongs to go. Cupright taken on by Positively. It's Floral Oates who will attempt to challenge on the outside in third. Journey of 5 towards the inside in fourth. Artemis Girl swung very wide for the stretch drive in fifth. They're in upper stretch. It's Cupright who's homeward bound. Has a lead by about 3 lengths. Positively cannot keep up in second. It's Artemis Girl down the center of the course up into third. 16th to go. It's Cupright. Cupright has too big of a lead. Cupright will not be caught. The battle for second. Artemis Girl gets second over Positively, and then it was Flory. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta, daily double, pick 3 wagering, post time for race number. And they're off. Looks to be a pretty good start. Papa Paulie P blasting out for the front end. Resistance Futile up the inside in second. Don Antonio third. Frankie R emerging in fourth. Waffler outside of him in fifth. 4 lengths off the lead. A length and a half to Not Today Governor, who's to the outside to Go Get the Bag. And 3 lengths to Sway the Jury, who trails the field. On to the turn. Papa Paulie P clears off by 3 open lengths. Over Don Antonio and Frankie R in chase mode second and third. Resistance Futile drops back in fourth, 8 lengths off the lead. Not Today Governor deep on the course in fifth, passing Waffler. Go Get the Bags in second last, and 4 lengths to Sway the Jury, who trails the field as they reach the top of the stretch. Papa Paulie P leads this field into the stretch, has a lead by 2 lengths. Frankie R and Don Antonio bumping in upper stretch, but they're second and third. Resistance Futile attempts to re-rally, shifting out to the outside in fourth. Papa Paulie P is fatigued. It's Don Antonio and Frankie R, the 2 that will decide it. Don Antonio and Frankie R head and head. Here's the winning line. Don Antonio with a late surge to get up for the win. Super $12.07. Pick 444, $251. 7th race at Finger Lakes. No changes. Exacta trifecta. And they're off. I Know You Ain't Talking to Me from an inside stall going out for the lead. Jolly Miss Jill's on the outside, also contending for the top spot. Saloon Girl will be stuck out wide. Capital Gal is towards the inside. And then it's Gringotts who's scraping the paint but improving positions up into a joint second. And at the back, that is Pure Elegance. I Know You Ain't Talking to Me on top by a length and a half. Jolly Miss Jill prompting outside in second. Gringotts towards the inside in third. And then it's Saloon Girl. Capital Gal is in between runners in some traffic, 3 off the lead. And then a few more lengths back to Pure Elegance, who's about 10 or 11 lengths off the lead. Up the backstretch, I Know You Ain't Talking to Me is on top, controls this race by 2 open lengths over Jolly Miss Jill and Capital Gal, second and third, as it's Gringotts who probes through at the fence. Saloon Girls in the pink silks and about 4 lengths off the lead, and 3.5 lengths back to Pure Elegance, whose draw is a little bit closer but still at the back of the pack. 3 furlongs to go, and I Know You Ain't Talking to Me strides away by 4 over Gringotts and Capital Gal, who are second and third. 3 more lengths to Pure Elegance, who's out of last in fourth, and then the back 2 markers, Jolly Miss Jill and Saloon Girl, as they arrive at the top of the home stretch. I Know You Ain't Talking to Me is homeward bound, has a substantial lead. Let's call it 8 lengths over Capital Gal in second, and then in third, that is Pure Elegance. As they run to the 16th pole, I Know You Ain't Talking to Me, head and shoulders above the field. I Know You Ain't Talking to Me, the 6-5 favorite, wins by daylight. Pure Elegance closes for second, Capital Gal third, Gringotts fourth. To wagering. Post time for the 8th and final in about 20 minutes at 4:52 p.m. In the gates, and they're off. Who Asked You? Sending out for the lead. Easy Play towards the inside in second. Bayou Melody deep on the course in third. 2 lengths of Luna Loca in fourth. Saratoga Kisses, Red Blinkers splitting rivals in fifth. And Poseidon's Miss is at the back of the pack and about 8 lengths off the lead. 2 horses pressing the pace. Who Asked You? To the outside of Easy Play. Bayou Melody in a good spot in third. 3 lengths off the dueling leaders. 2 more lengths back to Saratoga Kisses. Mid-flight in fourth. Then 2 lengths to Luna Loca, followed up by Poseidon's Mist, who's about 14 lengths off of the lead. As they race to the quarter pole, Easy Play and Who Asked You still first and second. Bayou Melody on the outside in third. A couple more lengths to Saratoga Kisses in fourth. Luna Loca on the stand side in fifth. They got 3/16 to go, and Easy Play opens up. Easy Play shrugs off Who Asked You in mid-stretch. Saratoga Kisses from out of the pack up into second. 16th to go. It's Easy Play by 4. Saratoga Kisses up in the second. Luna Loca in third. Your winner, Easy Play. Saratoga Kisses second. Luna Loca third. And 480 the winning mutual. Consolation double $1.5, $4. Regular double $14.80. Exacta $82. Trifecta $67.37. Dime Super $58.65. Pick 3 $15.62. That's a regular pick 3. Consolation pick 3 $415, $5.85. Pick 4 $31.50. Pick 5 5 of 5, $259.25. 8th race, last live race here at Finger Lakes on a Wednesday. Next live racing date will be Monday, New York Derby Day. First posted 1 p.m. From high atop the roof here at Finger Lakes Gaming and Racetrack, this is your track announcer, Bill Downs, signing off. Have a tremendous evening.